This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Good morning on a Friday. Nick Saletti here with our top stories. Your voice, your vote. And we're still waiting on roughly 500,000 ballots statewide, including about 329,000 from Maricopa County. Election officials shedding some light on why this is taking so long, especially compared to other states like Florida.
We have different laws in the state of Arizona than in Florida. Florida does not allow for mail-in ballots to be dropped off at voting locations on election day. So they don't allow it at all. We do. We had 290,000 dropped off here. Also, Florida early voting closes the Sunday before Election Day.
Maricopa County elections officials initially hoped to be done counting by today. That's not the case anymore. It could take several days before we know who won some of these really tight races. The Arizona Coyotes getting a shutout win against the Islanders, and it was an even bigger night to celebrate as the team one step closer to making Tempe its home. The city council voting unanimously to put a placeholder on the May ballot so the community would have the final say in the $2 billion arena and entertainment district.
Having the public have a say on this item was really critically important. I've been on council now for 10 and a half years. I've never had a project that's actually had this much public interest and this much public attention.
We want everybody to have a voice. We want there to be an opportunity for every resident of Tempe, every registered voter in Tempe, to have a say on what would be the largest real estate development project in the history of Tempe.
Well, the 46-acre project would require the cleanup of a former landfill near Rio Salado and Priest. Keep in mind the city council has to vote to move forward with the plans before it's officially on the ballot. That vote happens on November 29th. Less than 2 weeks until the holiday travel rush gets underway, but it may be a little quieter this year. Fewer Americans are flying this Thanksgiving compared to 3 years ago. New data shows Thanksgiving flight bookings are down 7% from the same point in 2019. Economists say the data suggests people may be waiting to see if the prices drop before they book their flights. In the past, you may have departed on Wednesday and returned on Sunday, but there is a new shift in bookings.
It used to be if you were willing to fly home on the Monday after Thanksgiving, you could save an absolute fortune because everybody had to go to work. Now, a lot of people have to go to work, but a lot of people don't, or they can work from home.
Airfares have soared 25% in the past year. Let's take a look at gas prices right now and where they stand as we go into the weekend. These are the averages for a gallon of regular. Price is slightly higher in the East Valley this morning, but it's going to set you back $4.49 on average to fill up in the West Valley and Phoenix. Phoenix Veterans Day Parade is this morning. It's back this year. You can catch it in person or streaming live on ABC 15. Watch the bands and floats make their way down Camelback to 7th Street and end at Indian School. Allison Rodriguez and I will be the MCs of the parade. If you can't make it this year, watch it live on the Facebook page or YouTube page or your favorite streaming device. It all starts at 11. Get outdoors for Veterans Day. All state and national parks are offering free entrance fees for any veteran or active duty military members. All you have to do is show your military ID. Special shout out this morning to the Arizona Cardinals cheerleaders and flag runners who spent time helping and hosting more than 100 boys and girls from all over the valley this past weekend. To salute our troops, take a look at this performance. ABC 15's Kaylee O'Kelly was there with her daughter Carson, who performed. It's something that's become a tradition for the O'Kelly family because Kaylee's dad is a veteran of the Navy. We say thank you to all of our veterans here in Arizona and those currently serving in the armed forces.
Time for your most accurate forecast here on this Friday and this Veterans Day. Look for a high of 71, a little milder than yesterday. Not a huge warm up, but a couple degrees higher than where we ended up yesterday with partly cloudy skies as clouds move in this afternoon and evening. But it's going to stay dry across Arizona. 40s and 50s again in northern Arizona with spots like Payson topping out at 56, 56 in Kingman and 60s in western Arizona. While temperatures are going to be a little higher today and tomorrow, our unseasonably cool days will continue. Our average high for this time of year is in the upper 70s. We're talking highs in the upper 60s to low 70s through the weekend, with the warmest day being Saturday, and that's only 73 degrees on Saturday. Overnight lows will be cooling into the 40s each day. We do have a storm system that's coming in on Sunday. It'll bring more breezes, and that's what's going to drop those highs back into the 60s here in the valley. And it's also going to bring a slight chance for snow to the high country, but at this point, that snow potential looks low, just a 10% chance on Sunday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, go to abc15.com. Just download our free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.